So anyway, I see no one's here, but anyway, we are doing real-time watercolor painting here. One thing on first we did this. That video should be posted any minute now about putting these blotches of paint. Now we're doing stems and leaves, and we're just going to do a variety of greens and keep it very simple. And we're trying to do wildflowers. So that looks good. Um, I had when I made this a sign for a birthday. Guess how old? And when I made this number 6, I left this little space here, thinking we're gonna create depth by having something go through it, which we already did that. Now, one thing about the stems is they should all have a graceful curve. That's and as we go here. And I want to emphasize, no one said this is going to come out great, but I hope that it comes out pretty nice. And we don't want to get the same exact size of leaves everywhere, so here I'm putting small leaves, there I got larger leaves. And I'm starting light, but we want to have some dark lines as well. So, thank you very much for stopping by. 23 people already came by. Well, they're very much appreciated. Um, this is a flower that I painted, I don't know, a week or two ago. And, I was contemplating just buying some old painting. But I wanted to have a fresh painting. We generally in the household, we have a painting that shows the year the person is at their birthday, what year, how old are they. And so this is going to be one of those signs. So here I'm just going to try to get some stems happening. And we don't want the same green on all the stems, that is for sure. So this is my third green. Here I got two things going the same way. I don't think that's a very good idea. I don't know. Then I guess if I put a big leaf here, that'll kind of break that one up. And after a minute, we're going to try to put detail into the flower, like the little things that are inside the center of the flower. So hopefully this is going to look fantastic when we're done. Slow progress at this point, that's for sure. Let's see. So I'm trying to just get a variety of greens, and coming soon is a better video live picture where you can see mixing paint as well as what's happening on the paper. So this is from imagination, and that's not always such a great idea, but yeah. Oh, that looks pretty good. I like that. Well, that's starting to look nice. Yay. Two's confused. Thank you for the nice compliment. Laverna, thank you. Hi back to you. Himbro, I'm surprised YouTube didn't put that comment in holding pattern before posting it, but I appreciate the interaction and the engagement. Can you write me name in your drawing, please? I subbed. Well, this one is going to be a birthday sign for my darling wife, so I'm going to let's revisit that next time you're back, Dahlia. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we're just gonna keep getting the different greens. I'm using Daniel Smith paint. Let's go try to emphasize this leaf. So here we got, you know, the equivalent of a dotted line, and that really helps with depth. When here I'm going to take water and just kind of smooth this out, this leaf, and I'll try to get a better point. And you know, by having a dotted line, meaning that we got paint here and paint here, but we left it there, that really makes it look like it is a, you know, a 3D object, and B, that you know, gives it a little more character than if we just had the continuous line. So I'm going to demonstrate that right here. A little bit here and a little bit there. Now it's automatically has more depth and personality than say a line like this. So we'll do it again here. Okay, so you can see that there's you know, just more stuff happening there. And anyway, what else? Let's try to add a center to this flower. Miss Allison Shaw, thank you for that comment. Appreciate. And Jay Shazam, thanks for the engagement. And yes, Allison, I'm hoping to get on a regular schedule with videos, live feeds. And Avia's Poet, I appreciate your comment. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try now to add a whole lot of leaves. Let's just see if we can go up here. We want this movement of, you know, a lot of stuff happening, so we need a lot of leaves for that. So here I'm trying to get this. And by the way, this is inexpensive watercolor paper, also known as cheap watercolor paper. It means the quality is not as good as the expensive paper, but you know, it's just this probably sign will probably hang up for you know, a few weeks, and then I'll get tossed in a pile of, you know, artwork that's so this, I don't know about this line, but okay, so here I'm trying to put different greens in the leaf to you can see once there's two different greens in there that we got a lot more dimension. And here I'm going to get a light green. See this kind of a dark green, I'm going to put a light green right here as a connector. Doesn't look that much lighter, but and then a little peak here. This one, you know, has a good you know, curve, and you know, looks like it, I don't want to say it looks like it's moving, but you know, it does have a personality, which is what we're going for these you know, little details. You know, this leaf here, we could actually make this leaf a little bit better. I'm going to just put some clear water right here and blot it up, and that way we're going to get this little highlight on the leaf. And if we got a highlight on the leaf, it's going to look a little better than you know, just straight one color. Any single color, in a big area is going to look flat. And, you know, for example, this area, it looks the same distance from the viewer as this area. That's because it's the same color. You know, this area, you know, does not look the same distance as this area because they're two different tones. Same goes for the stems. You know, we're going to create depth by, you know, having different tonal values. Okay, it's moving along, kind of, sort of. Let's just continue. And how about if we get some purple and try to make this like a, I don't know, something. Like we're making this up as we go along. There's no reference, so that looks pretty good. I don't know why. Anyway, so I took put some water on the brush. I so rinsed off most of the color. I touched a paper towel with it, and so now we have a slightly wet brush. And so I'm just going to put a little thing right above this, and that's going to sort of spread it out and you know, make it go beyond a single dot. So let's see. Now I'm going to get a nice red. They say don't use paint straight from the tube, so I'm just mixing a couple different reds together, and I'm going to try to get a little thing happening in the middle here. So, you know, they got those little, I don't know what they call those little follicles that are inside flowers. But so there I just made several reds. I'm going to get more reds. After this dries, you can see that's like bubbles, you know, droplets of water. Just let that dry like that, and then we're going to come back and put a different red right next to it. And in the same way, we got the two-tone in the stem. We're going to have two tones in the center thingy. Try some right here. Wow, look at that. Just having that little thing makes it look kind of like a flower. And let's try to get some dots up here. So as far as made up flowers go, you can see that we are developing depth and form just by putting random blotches and not really it would be good if I had a finer brush, but I can't seem to find my finer brush. It's my birthday, June 1st. I'm going to ask for my favorite brushes, which due to them being favorites, they get lost all the time, I guess. Sometimes I go paint on the road. You know, take it in the car, take it to work. My unfavorite brushes, they just sit here all the time, never get lost. All right, anyway, I'm going to try this other brush. This one here is called it's called the Sienna 5000. Oh, it says number 7. I think it's supposed to be the so-called fine liner. The one complaint I got about the brush is the tip does not really hold a whole lot of paint, and sometimes you can you know, be attempting to paint and nothing is coming out, but I guess that's only sometimes. Okay, well, here's a thing, technique where you just kind of put dots and that becomes leaves. I'm going to try that, I guess, right here. Let's see how that helps. I don't know if that looks great, but you know, we got to be bold. We're trying to lay down some paint. Yeah, it does not look that good, but once we finish, it should just be this random little thing in there. All right, let's see. I'm gonna take what we're trying to do here is have a variety of different, you know, greens as far as these leaves. Here's leaves on the yellow side, green being yellow and blue. Let's try to get some dots right here. Oh, that looks cute. Look at that, wow. I'll try some right here. You know, basically, we got to get a lot of stuff happening, and all add up to a pleasing um, painting. We hope. Okay, gonna try go on a limb here and try big leaves. Let's just see. I mean, babe, right here we go some big leaves. I guess I'll go with a bigger brush for the big leaves. Oh, here's one. What's that? Oh, let's see. Looks decent. All right, there I put some dark lines. Now I'm going to I rinsed most of the paint off the brush. Now I'm going to try to make softer lines for these leaves here, just so it's not all one color. Just to try to make a point at the end of the leaf. That way there's a lot more movement and personality in the leaf. That looks pretty good. That looks nice. I wish I had more of them around here. Oh well. Anyway, try to get something up here. That looks kind of nice. Okay, we're slowly but surely going places. All right, so this seems dry, so now we're going to tie a darker red. This way we got two different reds. So you can see where this red is light, this red is dark, and we have more form inside this, little follicle area in the flower. So here I'm going to try to go very dark, just for the heck of it. This being near the center of the artwork is going to be a kind of a focal point, right? Because if we want the eye to go anywhere, it's not here, it's not there, it's somewhere in here. So by having high contrast right here, we are directing the eye to at least come here as a starting point. And if we achieve that, then what we like is for the viewer to start looking at the thing and look at something that's right anywhere in the center, and then with luck start looking around like this. We don't want to have them looking at, for example, a graphic arrow that points out of the page. Hello, Twinkerbell. Thank you very much for stopping by. And Gamma 2 Boys, very nice. I appreciate the compliment. And hello, Nightcraft. 69 is this is an age for a birthday sign, and I would just say, guess how old? Okay, so every year we do a sign for the birthday person's age, and if you look at my page, you probably see, I don't know, 30 different numbers in there for the different ages. The most recent one was a 30, and it was made out of watercolor apples. I guess that would be back in March. But anyway, moving right along, we got to try and do wildflowers here, real-time watercolor painting. It certainly is a slower process than my typical video, which is a time-lapse video. And so we got to keep hitting it here. Let's try to put some little personality traits into this. So here I had just a blotch of you know, a pale red similar to that, and now we just put a darker red, and look at the form that we have achieved right there. I was trying to zoom up, can't do that, but in the future we're going to get a much better setup for a live video. So won't that be great? So here, let's try to add more stuff to this. Okay, I guess that looks a little better. Try to get there. So, you know, as far as I make it up as you go along flower, I think we're doing pretty good here. Another thing we can do, which is nice, is and helps, is just have some like dots, especially maybe in you know, going in arcs, is a nice touch that just helps have the eye, you know, weave around the painting. And yeah, I'm gonna try a little bit accents on these petals here. That looks, I don't know if that looks good or not. Might I think it looks good. It's kind of our center flower here, so I don't know if I really like that line, but it's all right. I guess it's gonna look good later. Okay, let's try some yellow in this thing, because I don't know what the heck that is, right? We started out with a golden brown blotch. Here we could add more here and here. Let's try to add a center right here. So since I just had water on there, that's why that started running. Let's see right here. Okay, that looks good. Here we can put a couple dots, I guess. Just enough to say, hello, I'm a flower. And I guess try a couple right here. Okay, now let's go, how about some green dots? Darker green. This is our big area right there, so gotta be careful what we put there. There, I guess we better write something, because this whole graphic shape does lead the eye down in this direction, so we want to have something there, maybe happy birthday, because if you're tuning in late, it's a birthday sign. Let's just write happy birthday right down here a little. Okay, it's supposed to say happy 2025. So now it makes sense that it's just this bundle of stuff that attracts the eye. So once the eye gets attracted to the area, they say, "What is this bundle of stuff that's attracting my eye?" It says Happy 2025. All right. Oh boy. Try to get some more green stuff. I guess I'm getting impatient because these are bigger uh, things than I had before. So right here, what we're trying to do is just fill more paper. It's okay, there's a lot of white on there, but we just want to get, probably 50% of the thing covered. That would be good. So it is not meme. Yeah, I'm not really understanding what the meme thing is. I'll look that up so I'm prepared for that next time. What it is a person's age. It's getting dreadfully old too. Gosh darn it! When everything was 30s and 40s, that was a lot more, easier to swallow. All right. And put some yellow in this just for the heck of it. Wow, that looks nice. Let's try to accentuate these petals. That looks great. Gotta be bold when watercolor painting. Can't be, a chicken. Have to really, that looks pretty good. Let's see, I guess I should continue this and blot that up. Okay, looking good. I think we're going places here. I don't know, and appreciate the birthday wishes, Nightcraft. And again, thanks for everyone who's stopping by to see real-time wildflower watercolor painting. I think I'm going to let it dry at this point, and I appreciate everybody who stopped by, and I appreciate the comments. Wow, a bunch of hearts. Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay, I never saw those hearts on there. Okay, and I'll check you later. And if you want to see the exciting eventuality on this painting, I'm going to finish it up in stop motion. So much appreciate everybody who came by. Real-time watercolor painting wildflowers from imagination.